Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Alex Happ, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Digging in, Lewis Heck, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Taken, called strike two on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Into the box, Ryan McCord. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Heck leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Drilled to first. He's got it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Brian Ortega.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Ortega, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 2-1 pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here's the 3-1. 3-2 now.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Line to the right side. And a base hit as that'll chase the run home from third, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
At the plate, Tom Butcher, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a throw over.
No, he's in there.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 2 out here and a runner at second. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Up next for Chicago, Kent Kinsey, and the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. The set and the 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Striding forward now for the Sox, Andres Pena. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. Here's the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. It's fouled away. He's set the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Rivera is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The White Sox lead this one 1-0. Sean Bull gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, every once in a while you're going to have one of those horror shows, and this guy had one in his last start. Wasn't able to get out of the first inning, took the loss, and it's probably been a long 4 days in between this start here today, so he's looking to forget about that one and at least go deep 4, 5, 6 innings into this one.
Into the box now, J.C. Embry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
And these fans could not have asked for a better way to start their day. A leadoff triple in the home half, and they're off and running.
Into the box now, Jesse Padilla drilled to the right side. And this is a base hit as the run will come in to score, and they get that run back here in the first.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dewar, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
To the plate now, Freddie Santiago. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Torres. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Count still at 1 and 2. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Standing in now, Billy Rivera. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So striding forward now, Dave Bowie, and a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Hot shot to third. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the top half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Zunino. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rivera arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The pitcher, John Bull.
Ready now for the White Sox, Sean Bull. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now the pitch. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Wow, you want your stars to get their work in during spring training, but you don't want to see them get hit by a pitch. Looks like no damage done, though.
Now at the plate, Lewis Heck. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Stepping in, Ryan McCord. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in now, Victor Marrero. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there. Now a long throw home. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
At the plate now, Brian Ortega. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. White Sox on top, 2-1. Ready now, Nicholas Horner. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Bull has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Alex.
The pitcher, Alex Taft, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Ready for another chance? Tom Butcher. He drew a walk his first time up. The 1-1.
That's the ball. 2-1.
Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Kent Kinsey. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the right fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Into the box now, Andres Pena. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Here's the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box, Mike Zunino. Fouled off. A 1-2 pitch.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Payoff pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 1-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 3 and the Cubs 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. J.C. Embry, he scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Now at the plate, Jesse Padilla. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Santiago. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Still 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Striding in once again, David Torres. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. And it misses. 3-1 now.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit. This is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate. A lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
2-2 the count. From the belt, the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Lewis Heck.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Santiago is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan McCord.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan McCord. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Victor Marrero.
Digging in and looking for more, Victor Marrero. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Dave Bowie.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left hitter up and working out of the bullpen. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in now, Nicholas Horner. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Popped him up. Pena will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis.
The next Cub up, Travis James. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Lifted in the air out to center field. Heck is there. 2 gone.
The batter, the pitcher, Alex Pass.
Eric Robeson will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Robeson.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Tyler Lyons, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 70, Tyler Lyons.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Brian Ortega. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Tom Butcher. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Kent Kinsey. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Andres Pena. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2-1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 2-1 home. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the White Sox 5 and the Cubs 1. Johnny Hart is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Johnny Hart.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, J.C. Embry. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Right to him. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Now batting, Jesse Padilla. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Chopped to third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Now at the plate, Freddie Santiago. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High chopper over to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're down here 5-1. Jay Roberts takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 45, Jay Roberts.
Kenny Reardon will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
The center fielder, number 13, Lewis Peck.
Into the box now, Lewis Peck. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it 1st and 2nd now.
The left fielder.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Again, a 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
So striding in, Victor Marrero. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Joel Benjamin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Joel Benjamin.
To the plate now, Brian Ortega. Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Tom Butcher. He singled his last time up. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. James finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the White Sox 8 and the Cubs 1. Desmond Mize is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder David Torres. Fly ball out toward left center field. Heck will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Billy Rivera.
Ready once again, Billy Rivera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Dave Bowie. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 2-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Mark Wright is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Right.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Andres Pena. And he takes a called strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Heading out towards shallow right. Torres will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Zunino. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Angel Ortiz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Angel Ortiz.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Mark Wright will stay in the game, taking over field and batting in the 8th spot.
Now playing right field, number 38.
Eduardo Arias will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Number 26, Eduardo Arias.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Nicholas Horner.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate now, Travis James. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Adam Greenberg will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Lifted in the air to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs are down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Elvis Franco enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Elvis Franco.
Willie Carbajal is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Josh Cantrell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Cantrell.
And it's 1-2. Franco is on the shorter side as a right-handed pitcher at 5'9" tall. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 1 out, nobody on. Still 2-2. And the pitch. Fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman,
Teddy Quinlan will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
The White Sox, Teddy Quinlan.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santiago is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Willie Carbajal will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 31.
Josh Cantrell takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. David Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 85, David Diaz. Now at third base, number 47,
Robbie
Teddy
Oldham will also
Quinlan.
enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 34, Robbie.
Stephen Alicea will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Stephen Alicea.
Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. Liner towards second. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of his zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Miguel Casto is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 5.
Tyler Colvin come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Colvin, a defensive change for the White Sox. Now playing shortstop, number 21, Tyler Colvin.
Outside, 2-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. Lester Vera is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Santiago, your attention please.
Now at the plate, Freddie Santiago. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses again, ball 3. The 3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
So now to the plate, David Torres. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 24, Billy Rivera.
Stepping in, Billy Rivera. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Settling in now, Dave Bowie. He flew out in his last at-bat. Three and 2, and now the carousel will be in motion here with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3 and 2 pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Vera is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Cubs strand a couple. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Steven Alisea will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here.
For the Cubs. Now playing second base, number 73.
Tyler Colvin is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Thomas Nicholas comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ball.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Butcher.
At the plate, Tom Butcher. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Popped up. James moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Wright.
At the plate, Mark Wright. The 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Now here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Fouled away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Standing in now, Andres Pena, and it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Colvin will put this one away, and the side is retired. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the White Sox 9 and the Cubs 1. Alan Bale will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Richard Tony will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Rick Farrell is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in now, Nicholas Horner starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Nick Chambers is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Nick Chambers.
Stepping in now, Travis James. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty, one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Vera is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Thomas Nicholas.
Isaac Pineda will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Isaac Pineda.
And he misses. 2-1. And the pitch. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Chicago took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Sean Bull is the winning pitcher of record. Alex Happ was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.